The Corsa Sport Cat-Back is one of the most popular systems available for the 5-liter Coyote thanks to the combination of killer but not over-the-top tone, premium build and materials, and last but not least, absolutely zero drone. Now the Corsa Cat-Back we are featuring here today will appeal to the 15 through 17 GT owners who have either installed a Roush valance or something similar to make way for the quad tips, or for the owners of the 2018 and newer GTs without the factory active exhaust option. Now materials again will be that premium 304 grade stainless steel throughout, and will feature the polished quad tips as you guys can see for right around that $1,600 price point. Install will not involve any cutting or permanent modification, but since all of the work is done underneath the car, the site is automatically going to knock this one up to a soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the old difficulty meter and a couple of hours to knock out from start to finish. So it's no secret that I'm a big fan of the Corsa stuff, but mainly the sport system in particular because it's got a great sound but without that ear-crushing volume of the more aggressive Corsa Extreme system. Now, it's a great pairing with a set of long tubes, of course, in addition to keeping things in check to a certain extent if you do go long tubes. However, again, if you're looking to melt those faces, the Corsa Extreme will always be the way to roll. But what do you say we talk about those sound clips we showed you guys at the very beginning of this video, and the Corsa Sport delivers what we just talked about, right? That solid bark while still being somewhat deep in tone, and again, just the right amount of volume overall, at least to my ears. So going to my patented Wake the Neighbor scale, I'm gonna peg the sport system here, solid 4 out of 5 on my 1 to 5 or 1 to Wake the Neighbor scale, while interior noise is non-existent on the highway, thanks to the company's proprietary or patented RSC, or reflective sound cancellation technology, which is one of the best at eliminating any drone while cruising. But what do you say we step away from the sound and talk construction and materials? And as mentioned earlier, guys, you are getting nothing but the best here from Corsa. This does include that 304 grade stainless steel throughout, the best of the best, including the 3-inch mandrel bent tubing leading through the company's unique double helix X pipe, as they like to call it, directly into the straight through by design Sport Series mufflers, before finally exiting out the beautifully polished quad 4-inch tips. Just a quick heads up here, guys, if you would want to go with a black tip instead, Corsa does have something for you, and of course you can grab that here at AM as well. But segueing into the installation, and again, no cutting, no permanent modification here with the S550 Cat-Back's 100% bolt-on job, so therefore don't expect a terribly difficult day in the garage or driveway. And to give you a better idea of what I'm talking about, here is a detailed walkthrough along with a quick tool breakdown.
Tools used for this installation: 3/8 inch ratchet, extension, 13mm socket, 15mm socket, optional is impact, and a mallet. All right, now we're gonna start by removing our exhaust from the resonator back. These are 15mm nuts. All right, we are gonna be reusing these clamps. All right, now we're right behind the rear differential. There are 2 13mm bolts holding the hangers onto the exhaust. We're gonna remove these bolts, and you'll see that they are just gonna hang there by a little tab. Again, it's on there by this tab right here. All right, now I have a buddy, Adam, down at the back. He's holding on to the mufflers. I'm going to slip these clamps past, just to that point right there, and I'm gonna drop my side down. He's gonna push forward and release it from the hangers in the back, just like that. And we're gonna move it out of the way. All right, now we're gonna slip our stock clamps back into place. And then we're going to install our adapters And this is what allows the system to get up to 3 inches. So we're gonna install them into there until it sits up against that pipe. And then we're gonna tighten down, but we're not gonna tighten down all the way. We just want a little bit of movement in there, not much though. All right, and then we'll go back and torque these down when we're ready. All right, now I have a couple clamps in my hand. I am just gonna go slip over those adapters. And you're gonna wanna make sure that your nut is facing an area that you can get to. And now I'm gonna take my X pipe and I'm going to slip it on those adapters. Now, one thing to note is that this label is facing down, this Corsa exhaust label. So I'm gonna tighten that up just a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to the back where the mufflers and the hangers connect. So this is also a 15 millimeter. All right, so I have another clamp here, and in my other hand I have the exhaust hanger. I am going to slip that clamp on, and then I'm going to slip our factory hanger onto the Corsa exhaust itself. Now I'm going to put this end into the hanger that's still in the body right there. All right, now once you have those two hangers in place, we are going to slip our exhaust on to our X pipe. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure it's seated all the way in there. Not tight all the way, but we're just gonna loosen, keep it a little loose so we can get the other side in as well. All right, again, same process on the driver's side. We're gonna slip our clamp on. Then we're gonna slip our factory forward hanger back onto the Corsa exhaust. And then we're gonna go back up into the body here, put the exhaust there. All right, now once your hanger on the body is on there, all right, now once you got your muffler pipe and your X pipe lined up, tighten down on that clamp. All right, now that we have our exhaust hanging, but not tight yet, we are going to put our bolts back in the hanger. These are 13 mil. All right, now the goal right here is to make sure our exhaust is sitting the way we want it. All right, what we're doing now is we are going to tighten down our clamps, but what I like to do is put a hand over here on the muffler, push up, and then tighten them down. That ensures that they stay in place. All right, now I'm gonna go forward on this same pipe and tighten down the clamps at the front. And the clamps for your 2.5 to 3 inch adapter. I'm going to repeat the process on the passenger side pipe, starting at the back again. All right, now we're gonna install our quad tips. We're gonna put our hanger in place, slide our tip over, make sure it's sitting where we want it. And then I am going to clamp this somewhat out of the way, but still in a place where I can easily access it. Again, put your clamp on first, followed by your tip. All right, that's gonna wrap up my install of the Corsa Sport Cat-Back for this Mustang, and for all things Mustang, keep it here at AmericanMuscle.com.